Welcome back to the latest news updates and analysis of the Israel-Iran war. In this episode, I will discuss the latest developments underground in Iran after the US bombing of Iran's nuclear facilities and say where the war is heading to. Let's start with the most important question. Why has there been no further speeches or statements by the Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei after the US bombing? As of making and publishing this video, there has been no news of him since the US bombing of Iran's nuclear installations. Is he not reachable? Is he aware of what's happened? And most importantly, is he still alive? Meanwhile, the Israelis have continued to fly their fighter jets, drones and micro-drones without any effective resistance from the Iranian air defense. I think only one drone was downed by the Iranian air defense last night, and interestingly, the Israeli micro-drones have been selecting a new target. They've been attacking many checkpoints that have been set up by the IRGC militia known as the Basij. These checkpoints have appeared throughout the country and they appear to be there to control the population and stop any riots or uprisings. In the Iranian city of Kashan, the regime officials themselves reported that several Basij members were killed and injured by the Israeli microdrones. There were other reports of killings and injuries of the Basijis while they were manning the checkpoints in several other cities too. The IDF also claimed that the Israeli fighter jets managed to bomb an underground surface-to-surface missile depot in Shahrud, in northeast of Iran. If that's confirmed, that is an incredible achievement, not just because it's deep under the ground, but because it's 2,000 kilometers away from Israel. Meanwhile, the Ayatollah regime has executed more Iranian citizens that they have accused of spying for Israel. They've also arrested some illegal Afghan migrants and paraded them on state TV, saying they were spying for the Israelis by sending Mossad information about the whereabouts of IRGC commanders for $2,000 at a time. There's also rumours that a high-ranking IRGC general, Ali Fadavi, has been arrested accused of spying for Israel. I have not been able to confirm that, but it's quite significant if it is true. The internet is sort of back up in Iran, although very slow, but it is possible to make some contact with Iran. Israel also struck several more airports in Iran, and this morning there were more powerful explosions heard throughout Tehran. In fact, one conversation I was having with a friend inside Iran was cut short after a very loud explosion was heard. But more significantly, Iranian state TV broadcasts were suspended too. The Israelis this morning have even managed to attack the entrance gate to the notorious Evin prison, where thousands of political prisoners and regime opponents are held. Prison guards, administrative departments and courts have also been targeted. I think the targets the Israelis have chosen this morning may be the start of or maybe they're hoping it will be the start of the regime's security control starting to crumble. Meanwhile, the regime has remained defiant, still capable of launching missiles and drones at Israel, although in much lesser numbers.
رزمندگان اسلام در پاسخ به این جنایت با عملیات‌های قدرتمند و هدفمند، عواقبی سنگین، پشیمان کننده و غیر قابل پیش بینی برای شما رقم خواهند زد. ان شاء الله. Gambler Trump, you can start this war, but we will be the ones who end it.
I have to stop now as there's more news coming in, but before I go, if you have time, please read my latest published article as to why regime change is now a strategic necessity, and my interview on David Wu Unbound, where I also discuss this with David Wu and Ilan Eyvatari, the co-author of the book Target Tehran, who predicted Israel will attack Iran in the summer of 2025. I think you will find it interesting. I'll leave the links in the description. Have to go now and catch up with more news coming in. Thanks for watching and see you again.